Pakistan's olive industry is growing rapidly, with increasing interest in cultivation, production, and exports. But what are the real challenges and opportunities in this sector? How does climate change impact olive farming? And what role does international collaboration play in shaping the future of olive culture in Pakistan? In this exclusive conversation, I sit down with Dr. Francesco De Musso, an Italian trainer working on the OliveCulture project, an initiative funded by the Italian government to support and develop Pakistan's olive industry. During his time in Pakistan, Dr. De Musso has worked closely with local farmers, trainers, and experts, sharing insights and best practices from Italy's rich olive heritage. Join me as we discuss Pakistan's olive industry, climate change effects, export potential, and Dr. De Musso's experience training local farmers. Let's dive into this insightful conversation.
About Pakistan olive industry, I think that as I told us from the first time I came here in 2023, that there is a really high potential about olive oil production. Not, of course, in all the Pakistan, because every plant have is suitable place, but Baluchistan, KP, some hill in Kalarkar too, in Punjab, they are very suitable. In different way, no? The percentage of oil can change, the varieties that are better can change, but with all the varieties that we have, we can really cover a lot of Pakistan. About the future, it's important that here people understand that we are talking about a fruit tree with a really high potential on the market too. But for saving this potential, you need a very high quality from the harvesting to all the process till bottling. So about cultivation, we did a really hard job and we see a very good result. About the process, there are some places that are working very well, some places that are not working very well. So about this, the Pakistan need a little bit of improving, but after that, with some policy that can manage all the standards that you need for selling and the rules that you need about a new cultivation that you have here in Pakistan. So there are no rules about this, no? I think that you can go very far away. It's a very beautiful place for olive tree.
Can we do this on our own or we need international assistance?
No, I think that you can do by your own. The thing is that is a new cultivation that you never saw. So you treated the olive tree as a wild tree. So now what international people are doing, like me, I came from Italy, where olive is the main product that we have. So we are teaching you what we learned in 1,000 years to make you grow faster. After that, I really hope that in 1-2 years you don't need me anymore. And in 2 years, I really saw a lot of farms that started to produce big quantity, high quality, just after 2 years. So you're going very fast. Okay, this is what we are doing here with the training, no? Teaching people so they can share knowledge. They can grow by themselves because we can teach the rules that we have in Italy. But after that, you can apply this rule here to balance everything that we are teaching to you, to your situation. But you are in the good way, no? In the good direction, because you know how to grow peach, almonds, apricot, pistachio. You know how to grow a fruit tree.
Basic rules are the same.
Not the basic, it means it's just an approach. You have to understand that this is a fruit tree. It's not a wild anymore. So need care. That's the point. After that, you know, you have to learn with your experience and our rules how to balance it and do the best for your tree. That's it. About the growers community, I think that here the community is a very strong things, no? I saw people that really love to stay together, maybe waste too much time to drink tea. But it's okay, you enjoy life. This is good.
You can tolerate this. You can tolerate this habit.
Yeah, but after that, I think that This is one of the main points, the community that you have
There's a
here.
main hurdle. People are not educated, so they don't follow research and any
Yeah,
thing. So
this is a little bit a problem, but we are talking about farming, no? So there are some research point like Tarnap, like Bari Chakwal, like Bardak in Baluchistan. They can be like support for farmer about some knowledge. After that, people can learn for all his life. So don't care if now they are not educated. They can be. You have to take care of olives. So first things, educate in that things. Okay, you can check for support for some university people, government people. After that, in farm, knowledge are very important, and experience is the same. So people can do also even they are not educated, looking for some help, and everything they ask, the answer, they have to remember it, understand it, and make all that knowledge is knowledge. Okay, they can grow like this, like
so
this.
is it more like self-learning?
Not self-learning. I mean, you have self-learning, but as I'm here, no, we talked about chemistry, we talk about soil in a simple way, so they can understand. After that, if they want to improve their knowledge, they can. If not, that knowledge a little bit are enough. Okay, and then don't go only for your opinion. If you don't know, ask, so you can learn more. Maybe sometimes I saw here people that go straight in his direction, no? Even if it's wrong. You have to start to listen. This is very important to manage the climate change. We can do nothing more if the world, the power people of the world doesn't do anything. We cannot do too much about this.
So there is no specific thing a farmer can do to avoid the loss
No,
or
no. Follow for some new varieties, some different cultivation. Maybe you can go for mango. I don't know what's changing. It's a really hard question, no? It's a really hard problem. In Italy, we have the same problem. We are starting to cultivate avocado, mango too, papaya. Never did it.
So does it make farmers more anxious to get into this business, or they should like start anyway?
Yes, olive. It's something that you can manage even if something is changing.
I'm asking because it's a long-term thing. Like you have to wait for years and years to see your plant grow, and then
Yeah, if you do well in 3 years, you have to start to harvest. 3 years. About climate changing, I really don't know the future, no. Maybe it can now rest like this for 12 years, 20 years. Maybe next year everything will burn. How can I tell you? I mean, olive tree for sure, if we have to see only of olive cultivation, is a really productive cultivation. About money, about saving the soil, about balance between money and work. It's a really good job.
one thing about olive is it's resistant. Like it can sustain high temperature,
Yes,
low temperature.
yes.
So does it make it more suitable
Yes, it is.
for the climate change?
Yes, it is. The only thing is that you have to manage it as your climate task to save more production that you can. Okay, that's it. About Xylella fastidiosa is a disease that came in Italy, more or less 15 years old. In 10 years, it destroyed 60 million trees or more.
Just in Italy?
Yeah, just in the province. Only my places. We are talking about a province that is 100.5 kilometers, 150 for 40. All burned. We lived only on olive trees. Now we have nothing. We have started to plant again. It's a bacteria against. There is no way you can do anything. The only things that you can do if you see one plant, one orchard affected by Xylella fastidiosa, to cut all and burn it. So you reduce the possibility to go for other plants, because it is an insect that eat by the infected plant, go to eat to another plant, and the bacteria go. Okay, so this is important to cut and burn. If I cut and let into the soil, the insect can still go to it and go to other plants. This is the only way to save something. If you let it go, it can destroy everything in few years.
What about the resistant strains? Can they help us to some extent in fighting against Xylella fastidiosa or any other bacterium or any other disease?
Very important is to have healthy plant and healthy soil. Competitive bacteria, competitive fungus, competitive worms, competitive life into the soil means a stronger tree. This is the only way that the tree can react to bacteria and virus. You have really few ways to go against this, no? So having a live soil is very important. This is the best things. After that, have more varieties. Don't go for one. Go for 2, 3 varieties,
This
4
is the mistake many
varieties.
farmers are making. They're just going
Not mixed, not mixed, but no, 2 hectares, 2 hectares, 2 hectares, 2 hectares. So 1 year it's too hot for one, but it's good for another one. And you balance your production, take care of your tree, make healthier that you can. I mean, if you go only for chemical stuff about nutrition, it's like you always drink something with the exactly element that you need to be alive. Then you go for a street, eat some samosa, you died. And this is the same for the tree. If they do not produce their nutrition, if they don't need for a live soil and go only for chemical stuff, the tree will become dependent by you, okay, with chemical treatment and stuff like this. Year by year, it will become more dependent from you. Organic is the best. You can go for NPK too, but when I go for NPK, in the same time I go for organic too.
Organic also.
Okay, so I'm just helping the tree. Okay, it's just like some food supplement. So you eat normal, but sometimes you eat some food supplement. And this is the same. But if you go only for food supplement, you will be weak. You will not grow strong. That's the point. And this is something that can just reduce a little bit the risk. But when some really strong bacteria, Xylella come, there is really few things that you can do.
The other thing I want you to discuss is some farmers believe that if there is a more ratio of oil, so that variety is good. So this is their belief, and this even the kind that gives less oil, less percentage is not good.
No, it's not like this. I mean, more or less, you never have to talk about percentage. You have to talk only about quality. Then, after that, if your varieties is a really productive varieties, if that season is very good, if you manage your tree in a good way, you can make higher percentage. If not, something goes wrong, the weather is too hot, you need to harvest earlier, something happen, your percentage is lower. But if the percentage is lower but the quality is perfect, if I wait, I can harvest more percentage of olive oil, but quality will be lower. So it's then your decision, no? Which price you want into the market.
So the percentage is not the alone parameter for
No,
the quality.
no. Percentage most of the times depends from the varieties for first, so you can go too much high. Because the varieties, that's it, the percentage. And from the season, no? How many water, if you go for too much water, if the season is too hard, too warm. There are a lot of things. So managing is the best things to have a good percentage. But I'm not talking about too much percentage. I'm talking about the good percentage. So there is a mix. If I harvest kg of olives and then I have 100 kg of olive, low quality, I can sell it for 5,000 rupees, 4 liters. 100 for 5,000 or I mean, go easily, 5 rupees for liter. Okay, 100 liters, 500 rupees, low quality. 50 liters of olive oil, high quality now here in the market is like I don't remember if 8,000 rupee maybe or more per liter maybe.
Liter around the Spanish oil is around, I guess, 5,000 liter.
The Pakistani one.
The Pakistani one is around the same, 5,050.
5,000?
Yeah, this is the one told me by the Park Olives.
Park olives is 5,000 per liter. Okay, so low quality go for 2.
Yeah.
3,000. So 300
He is
rupees.
claiming to be
300 rupees. 300 rupees. Okay, for low quality. High quality half kg, 50 kg, not 100, for 5 rupees.
Yeah.
That's the point.
Yeah.
Okay? With the less work, more attention, you can have more money or more or less the same. But then, if you balance the cost, because if I have to mill 100 kg, I have some cost. If I have to mill 50 kg, less cost and same money. Less time to harvest, less time to prune, less nutrition. So the cost will be very less. The money will be the same. The difference is in my pocket. That's the point. Always you have to go for quality.
Yeah. Since olive is a high value product, so farmers are looking to send the olive to other countries in Europe and America and Canada. So, what would you advise to the farmers? That what should they do to make their product capable for international markets?
About the export, the problem is that you have a really high quality competitors from foreign countries like Italy too. And we are talking about process, because about production, I think that most of them are doing a very good job. So the quality of the olives are very good. About process, still somebody do good, somebody not very good. So have to be the standard. I don't have to care if I bring your oil and then his oil. Maybe he can taste different. So I can go for yours because I prefer the taste, or on his because I prefer the taste. But the quality standard is the same. I decide for my olive oil about the taste. That is right to be different. Okay? But the quality, the standard has to be the same. So it's just about the policy. So the project is working on this too. So we'll see what happens. But I think that the government is going in this direction, no?
You shed some light on olive culture and its role in Pakistan.
I think that one very good thing that can make you be important in a place is to do cooperative stuff. If you have 200 plant, 500 plant, 1000 plant, you can go by yourself. But you have few oil to sell. So if there is a big man that want to buy all your oil, if you have only 50 kg, he can make the price. But if you put together and you save all of you the same standard, and you go there with 2,000, 5,000 kg of olive oil, you mean something into the market. This is like we do in Italy. So if you are big enough, you can go by yourself. But if you are small, you can put it together. Then you can bring only one way for transport to go to mill, not 10 of you. One bigger, less money, and you go. So put together, no? Be a community. This is very important. After that, with only one brand, you share the bottle. So I'm you 200 kg, you 500 kg, he 2000 kg, he is 2000 other kg. Then you mill, you check the percentage, and then you make the calculation. 200 kg for that percentage, 200 kg for that percentage, 1000 kg for that percentage. You share the oil, and you can sell by yourself, or you can go with one market with one brand. But if one brand start to walk, then I can recognize it. But if I go to the market and see 15 different brands, so if you come for different places, but you can go together, the same brand can go, no? And I can recognize if I buy it in this village, and then I go there, I know that it's good. And if I go there, I saw the same brand. Wow, I know it is good. I bring it. But maybe it's another farmer there, but same quality. So everybody start to, okay? Go only by yourself is not always the best of the things. To go by yourself, you need to be very big.
Alright. And lastly, I want you to tell us about your journey in olive. And what's your
I just had my olive tree from my grandpa, and I start to manage it. but after 2018 they all died. So I just cut it. From 2018 I do not harvest one olive anymore. I planted 2 years ago. Just 200 plants, not so much because I used to work as a pruner, teaching other pruner, stuff like this. And because I really don't like the high density olive tree, olive orchard. And in my place, all are planting high density olive orchard. So if they want to go in that direction, they can go. They are destroying everything, in my opinion. So I think that more or less in my place we are done with olive. It's sad things to say, but I'm really sad about this. But I think that in 15 years we are going with high density orchard, but we don't have that water. And I don't know why they are doing this, just to make more money. But I prefer 2,000 every year and go for a live. So it's like a different approach, no? It's an important too. When you talk about farming, money is very important. But what to make you make money? What allows you make money? Not how much I'm harvesting this year. No, how much I'm stressing the plant to reach more money. This is not the point. If when you have to do a choice on your land and you go for money suggestion, you will destroy the land. So go for agronomist. Go for the best for your soil and your tree. And be smart to save more money that you can doing this. Because it's the different that you put in your pocket. I can go for 1,000 rupees, but if my farm is costing too much because I need a lot of nutrition, a lot of treatment, a lot of water, a lot of pruning, a lot of people for harvesting, then 10,000, 9,000, 1,000 in my pocket. If I go for 3,000 and my farm costs 500, 2,500 is in my pocket. So you have to be smart. And always, when you have doubt and you don't know, don't go for money decision. Take care of your soil. Because if you let it die, you lose everything. Maybe 1 year can go bad, but if you do the right things, next year will be better. This is our work. Now I have my farm too, so I know 1 year I make money, 1 year no. But you decide to be a farmer.
So
Nobody tell you.
When you're not making money, it's not a problem. It's not.
No, it's not a problem. You have to balance, no. So if 1 year I make enough money to save something, I need to save, not to spend, because I don't know next year how it go.
One thing, how can we understand that the oil quality?
There are some standard.
Laboratory,
Yeah, there are laboratories that do it.
Except laboratory.
No, there is no way. You need analysis.
Check my
You need analysis. You need analysis.
Okay.
Go for also about soil. Every 3 years you need to know how is it going, how much organic matter, how nitrogen, how is the pH. You need to know.
I think it's equally important, the soil quality.
Yes, it's very important, the soil quality. So every 3 years you have to check
the
your situation.
pH and all these things. Then we have
Everything.
to give them nutrition and all
Yes.
these things.
Here you have, how is the name in Ziaullah? Il posto come si chiama? Bardak? No. How is the research center in Peshawar?
Ternap.
Ternap. There is a laboratory. You can
Yeah.
you can go there. They can give you also the protocol for nutrition. They are amazing. I knew him few years ago. They are amazing. You have one time every 3 years. You bring your car, your sample, and go there. Doesn't matter how much it costs, how far it is. You need it.
Yeah, thank you so much.
Thank you.
Thank you, sir. Thank you very much.